when she was barely 15 years old and he was already pushing 30. Although Jay was undoubtedly dragged for filth at the time for this relationship. Recall Foxy Brown? Jay once said about her, "There's no woman like the one I got. No one could love you better." As if dating a 15-year-old wasn't disturbing enough, he continued to date her, according to reports, and persuaded her to commit to a relationship by promising her a Hollywood career.
Hey, yo, P. Diddy is a prominent figure in the music industry, recognized for his roles as a rapper, producer, and entrepreneur.
How you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you.
Then there's the alleged former mistress of Jay, Kathy White, who supposedly confirmed reports about Jay being alive.
That's how hateful you guys are. How you step on anybody to stay on the top.
His career, marked by the success of numerous albums and the founding of Bad Boy Records, has also been shadowed by various legal issues, including assault charges and some more serious allegations
of force during the raids on Diddy's sprawling estates. Dyer claimed that the raids were nothing short of an unprecedented ambush. There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated, confusion amid the crackdown. But amidst the legal wrangling, one question loomed large. Could Diddy be the victim of a targeted attack?
Justin Bieber, the Canadian singer, discovered at a young age, skyrocketed to fame with hits like Baby and Sorry. Despite all his success, Bieber's faced his own share of controversies, ranging from public misdemeanors to legal troubles involving vandalism and DUIs.
Who has been mentioned as a link between Diddy and Jay. This is a lady by the name of Kathy White. She used to hang around many celebrities, and she was actually close with a number of them, like Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee. Now, in case you don't know who I am talking about, Kathy White, also known as Corey or Coriana, was a model and fitness expert who also ran her own PR firm.
So check it. The relationship between P. Diddy and Justin Biebs has been in the media spotlight for years, often portrayed as a mentorship, with Diddy occasionally offering guidance and support for Bieber.
Off of Biggie's name for longer than Biggie was alive. People keep forgetting.
In the middle of this, Jay-Z's name began to spread on social media, with some people speculating that he may be the next.
Jaguar dropped another bombshell, revealing that there was supposed to be an album dropping after Biggie's passing.
This suspicion was exacerbated by remarks by rapper 50 Cent, who is notorious for his internet trolling.
During his early career in turbulent phases. Media reports have frequently highlighted their interactions at social events and in private settings, emphasizing a bond that extends beyond mere professional acquaintances.
Being able to discover and elevate several artists to that level of fame definitely qualifies as a massive talent. Vlad seems pretty optimistic about Diddy's chances of making a comeback despite all the drama swirling around him.
I actually disagree with Mark Curry. I think that Puffy is extremely talented. Someone like a Biggie, who was just an underground rapper.
Now, this relationship has come under scrutiny with the release of controversial audio and other allegations, raising questions about the nature and influence of their interactions over the years.
I mean, we got to kick it. And he was like, yo, why don't we go shopping? I mean, I pay for it. And I was like, this bitch is saying. So you was telling me he'd take me shopping.
Now, this leaked audio between P. Diddy and Justin Bieber features a conversation where Diddy appears to promise Bieber access to extravagant possessions and experiences as he ages. I wouldn't exactly classify a sticky butthole as extravagant, though.
And y'all know what college I'm talking about. I took a few girls to his party. You understand? So she had to take, two girls had to go to Mike Tyson on 57th Street. Mike Tyson had a condominium down, I think it was 57th Street.
Key phrases from the audio include Diddy telling Bieber, as soon as you turn 16, this will be yours, referring to driving a specific car, and further mentioning that at 18, Bieber would get the mansion.
So Ho wasn't there?
I'm talking to Jay.
Talking to Jay.
As soon as I talked to Jay, she jumped down, came over. I said, oh, look at this.
To exacerbate the situation, according to Ron, Beyonce's former bodyguard, Jay was blamed for Beyonce's extreme drug addiction. Resembles the events involving Diddy and Cassie. Cassie accused Diddy of giving her drugs, including ketamine and ecstasy.
Now, all these promises, made when Bieber was just under the legal age for these privileges, highlight a pattern of potential influence and grooming behaviors on Diddy's part. Now, the timing of this audio leak is critical, surfacing when Diddy was already making headlines due to a lawsuit filed against him by singer Cassie, involving several allegations.
Because it was dire straits. That table right there will tell you it was dire straits. So I'm telling you.
Jamie Foxx was really sick last year, which worried a lot of people. People thought it was just bad luck.
Because I just be so thankful. I was drinking some water. Wow, you taste this water? It's so wet.
There's new evidence suggesting someone might have been messing with Jamie's life without him knowing. And guess who? It's Sean Diddy Combs.
Now, this recording adds a lot of what the hell kind of raising eyebrow moments to this whole conversation, as it is suggesting a pattern of behavior that the public and legal systems might find just a little bit questionable.
Diddy had legal custody of Usher until he dropped his first album. Now, during an interview with Howard Stern, Diddy dropped this bombshell. Amidst all the swirling rumors about Usher, Justin, and his infamous shindigs, I got a chance to see some things. I went there to see the lifestyle, and I saw it. I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. The situation took a serious turn when lawsuits started cropping up left and right. The floodgates opened when Cassie Ventura filed a lawsuit.
This leak came at a good time, because right now everybody be flapping their gums talking about what's going on with Diddy in the rap game and how the media entertainment industry needs to do better at keeping people safe. Got to have us some accountability, man.
To the Bellagio casino, asking her to bring a few friends to their table. It looks like Jay was really taking care of Kathy and how she had over $100,000 worth of bags and $200,000 worth of shoes, and how she could just so much so that her friend Claudia Jordan was reportedly jealous of how Kathy always seemed to pull all the wealthier ballers randomly buy her friend a $3,000 Louis Vuitton bag. So Jay was definitely doing right by Kathy. Well, until he started seeing her as a liability, and that's why it's interesting that in 2020, a blind item from Crazy Days and Nights said, "This A-list host model is also an actress. Our host has always stayed quiet about the death of her friend, but has become more convinced over the years."
Look, this audio right here between Diddy and Bieber, now it's raising some significant legal and ethical concerns. You know, legally, in the context of this whole damn thing, if it looking like the man's been grooming the guy, right, then Diddy's gonna be looking at a lot of legal challenges here.
Off the Grid by Diddy. And it's Grammy nominated right now as we speak. I should be taking this album on, has required so much time. You know, Diddy will request certain works to be done and tell us don't go to sleep until it's done. And the truth is we'll be up for days. Get my business straight with them on this album, but the truth is they're not playing fair. They hit me on below the belt.
Yo, don't even get me started on the man's lack of ethics if he's out here taking advantage of minors and abusing them like this.
Federal agents storming his residence in search of damning evidence, and his sons, Justin and Christian, and he doesn't need more scandals to surface. But it's not just about Diddy's legal woes. The spotlight unexpectedly shifted towards Meek Mill, exposing his intimate relationship with the disgraced music mogul.
I don't even want to get too much into it because, I don't know, it's that controversial.
To add fuel to the fire, there was a recent bombshell revelation from Diddy's ex-bodyguard, only proved what freakish audio tape was suggesting.
Really kind of makes you wonder how bad he did Usher, too. You know, he was the man's legal guardian and straight took advantage of it.
Him of essay and implicating a bunch of other big names, including Young Miami, Usher, and finally, Meek Mill as Diddy's essay victims.
That fast. It was super good, but it was a little bit too much for me. I ain't go to sleep for 2 days after.
According to Lil Rod, Diddy offered career boosts in Hollywood for intimate favors, with Meek allegedly among those who took the bait. This Latests lawsuit is like a Pandora's box of accusations.
Not only that, kind of seemed like he got Usher to buy into a special brand of BS and abuse, considering he fed Justin Bieber to the wolves.